Hi guys, this is Bigdogs Porting here, and today we have a finished 351 small block Ford truck EFI manifold. Okay, this manifold received our stage 3 porting. Okay, our custom ceramic matte black epoxy coating, and our flow testing and other modifications that we perform with our stage 3 porting. Now, one of the things that we get a lot from customers is a lot of individuals, they have questions. And the questions that they have is it really worth, me getting my factory manifold ported? Because you have a lot of internet talk, a lot of people that may say certain things based off of their experience, based off of hearsay. But one of the things that we like to do is we like to pretty much prove it, which you guys have seen our stage 3 351 truck manifold on the flow bench. A lot of people say, well, we don't race flow benches and we don't, this and that, or flow benches, and that's just all babble, because every company in the industry, at some point, some form or fashion, they use testing equipment. And just like a chassis dyno, a flow bench is a piece of testing equipment. It allows you to pretty much be able to compare parts when placed on the equipment and set up the same way, to be able to see your pluses and your minuses, your gains and your losses. So people just make up things, just to have something negative to say. And I just want you guys to just ignore those individuals and look at the facts, that pretty much AFR, they post up flow results of their parts. Brodix, Trick Flow post up flow results of their parts. And they also post up dyno results, engine and chassis dyno results of their parts. And we all know that drag strip gains and minuses, you have a lot of variables, with the drag strip versus controlled testing equipment like a chassis dyno, engine dyno, or flow bench. With drag strip, you may be able to put on a part and compare it under different track conditions, different, tuning conditions, and so on. And it may give you a false representation of, what actually the gains are or what the losses are. So we like to compare dyno, whether it be engine, chassis, and flow bench numbers. So back to the topic. This stage 3, of course you guys know what we do. We stage 3 port the lowers, fully port the lowers. Throughout the runners, we open them up, we reshape the runners, increase the CFM, increase the cross section area, and we also completely cut open the uppers here. We cut all of this open and we take out all the material on the inside. We completely reshape the runners. We shorten the runners about 3/4 to 1 inch. Reshape the runners, fully port the ports, increase the cross section area, and we work this manifold as we're porting it, to check the flow increases. We also open up the throttle body tunnel to 60 to 61 millimeter. Okay, we can go bigger than that, but usually, pretty much what you have out there, the biggest you have out there is like 61, 62 millimeter. And then with this one, like I said, these get completely cleaned and sandblasted, and then we finish them with our custom ceramic matte black coating. Now, once this coating is fully cured, this coating is tough like powder coat. It's very, very tough like powder coat. Okay, and we also, mix up a special blend of materials to make this coating heat resistant. So it pretty much reflects heat. It has different types of ceramic material in it. So that's a very, very durable, nice looking finish, as you guys see here. Now, one of the things with this manifold, our stage 3 and also our stage 2s, is a lot of individuals say, well, Big Dogs, why can't I just simply go out there and buy the Edelbrock 351 truck manifold? And we tell them you can't. You can do whatever you want to do, basically, but here's the facts. Okay, here's the facts. Let's do a comparison, because you guys know we've also flow tested, ported, the Edelbrock 351 truck manifold. So let's do a test. Let's do a comparison. So the Edelbrock 351 truck manifold, currently pretty much everywhere that you look, they're out of stock. Okay, when you do find them, they're going to be over $1,040. We just checked the Edelbrock website. They're out of stock. Plus, when they're in stock, they're over $1,000. The bolt together flow, when we test them on our flow bench, which is the same one we test everything on, the average runner flow was about 220 to 225 CFM. That's with the upper and lower bolted together average flow of each runner. Also, per their website, the 351 Edelbrock truck manifold does not fit vans. The 351 Edelbrock truck manifold is also heavy. And per their website, the 351 truck manifold made 34 foot-pounds of torque more than a stock manifold on their test engine on an engine dyno. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now, our ported manifold. Our ported manifold, you can always get it done. Whether you buy one directly from us when we have them available, or you send in your factory piece. You can always get it. There's millions of these truck manifolds out here, so you can always get one. They cost much less than the Edelbrock. Okay, the stage 2 351 truck manifold, if you're sending it in to get ported, costs much, much less than the Edelbrock 351 truck manifold. The stage 2 bolted together flow is 235 to 240 CFM, average runner. That's just the stage 2. Now that's already more than the Edelbrock 351 truck manifold. Our stage 3 ported factory manifold, 270 to 280 CFM average runner bolted together. You guys have seen the flow videos, so we'll post the links of those just in case you guys want to, check that video out. Our ported stage 2 and stage 3 351 truck manifolds, it fits everything, trucks and vans, because it's a factory piece. Our 351 truck manifolds ported are lighter than the Edelbrock. Our stage 2 351 truck manifold on a customer's application made 22 wheel horsepower more and 35 wheel foot-pounds of torque more than the factory setup. So right then and there, that's more than the 351 truck Edelbrock made on an engine dyno. Our stage 3s, they made 40 wheel horsepower more and 38 foot-pounds more at the wheels than stock. So right then and there, if you guys are looking for a replacement 351 truck manifold for your applications for your trucks or your vans, the best option out there is pretty much Bigdogs Stage 2 and Stage 3. Pretty much. I mean, you take what you have on your vehicle, take it off, send it to us, get the Stage 2 or Stage 3 treatment, and you instantly come out better than the Edelbrock in factory form. Now, you can port the Edelbrocks. We've ported the Edelbrocks, and we've gotten great numbers out of the Edelbrocks. But once again, going that route, you're going to pay over $1,000 if you can find one, and then the price of shipping, the price of porting, and the price of return shipping, when you can just get what you have ported, Stage 2 and Stage 3, and be ahead of the game. Plus, everything on it. You see this Stage 3. This Stage 3 pretty much has the most mods that we can give this manifold at that price, and it bolts on exactly like factory. Exactly like factory. You don't have to modify a cable. You don't have to, make up a bracket, a special bracket. You don't have to do anything different than factory. It bolts on just like factory. As you see, all of the threads, we tap all of the threads. They're all tapped. All of the bolt holes are set up. Everything is pretty much set up to rock and roll. We even machine the 5.8 Ford EFI symbol. For the guys that need to still stay emissions compliant, this manifold is a factory manifold. You don't have to worry about the emissions. And it's a beautiful manifold. This matte black looks just gorgeous. And we also have the ceramic epoxy coated silver. And if you guys don't want that, if you want just a regular ceramic, paint, we can also do that. So this is just a recap of this Stage 3 and also the comparison between the Edelbrock 351 truck versus our Stage 2 and Stage 3. We're offering you guys something that in this day and time, manufacturers are either out of stock, don't make them anymore, or they cost an arm and a leg and you still don't get the best that you can get as far as performance wise. This is what we're trying to do here at Bigdogs Performance. And as you see, we stay busy, we stay backed up because the results speak for themselves and our customers are extremely happy. So we're getting ready to box this one up, get this one to the customer. So hopefully we can put a smile on his face because he's been waiting, very patient. But as you see, this manifold looks stock. But it has about 35 to 40 hours worth of work into it. That's a lot when you are a high production outfit that we are. So once again, guys, check us out on our Facebook business page at Bigdogs Porting, our Instagram page at Bigdogs Performance LLC, and our YouTube channel, Bigdogs Porting. See you guys at the track, and hopefully we can get some feedback from this customer. Catch you guys later.